Hi everyone. Now, before I start talking about this, I want to tell everyone, to all the girls, that I'm not trying to be rude at all or trying to be disgusting or pervert or anything like this. But now, as that is said, um, I was thinking of this all night last night. Now, of course, I slept well and everything. Didn't bother me on that. But the pros and cons of being Christian, growing up being Christian. Now, I'm Catholic, but I'm not really into religious stuff. Like, sure, I believe in God, but I don't believe in the devil. I think people who does bad stuff, no matter if you're Catholic or Christian, if you do a bad thing, well, that's on you. So people who blames the devil for their sins is not really. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. But people who believe in God, okay, I have no problem with that. But now the pro and con about this is it's okay to be religious. It's okay to believe in God. It's not okay to believe in the devil. Um, but if you're Christian or if you're in religious stuff and religious belief, why do they always think that, oh, it's not right for people being gay or transgender or being lesbian, which also that means being gay, or queer or anything like that, or back then in the like 300 years of this or more of black people being kidnapped from Africa just to be slaves and then being disrespectful or being disrespected by white people because of the color of their skin, or police in the world shooting unarmed black people or unarmed Mexicans or any kind of Spanish people just because the color of their skin and just because, oh, they thought they had a gun, which they really didn't. Um, we live in a world now that basically we're going back in time because of our president thinking that, oh, our America is always a white America. And now he's proving that he's racist and anti-gay, including the vice president. Um, and this other guy, I forgot his first name, but his last name's Graham, and I forgot what state he's from, but he told Pete Buttigieg, I think I pronounced his last name right, um, saying that he should repent. Now, for a while, I didn't know what repent actually meant. I had to ask my mom about that last night, and she told me that it's a certain word that when someone said you have to repent, it is basically saying sorry to that you just made a sin and you're saying sorry to God or something like that. And the thing is, people don't need to say sorry just because who they're in love with, same sex or not, or um, what color of skin they are, or just because they don't have a gun and that it's bad to not have a gun and you got to be, well, let's forget about that part. I don't know what I'm going to say about that, but the thing is, I'm not into guns, not into hunting. I don't like shooting animals at all, um, especially deer. Uh, but what I'm trying to say is there's some things that is legal in the world that's crazy, but not stupid. Like, for example, it's okay to see an underage girl naked. It's okay to see an underage girl have her period. It's okay to lick that area. It's okay to touch that area as long that you do it the right way. Meaning, if a girl wants you to touch her down there, or lick that area down there, or see her naked down there, all that's legal. But Christians saying that, like Grant, for example, he's saying that, oh, you say sorry to being gay to God, but talking about the president, what he did to the 19 or 23 victims of sexual harassment, saying, oh, we should not go that far because that happened in the past. What we should come together, and like I said before a while ago, that I watch a lot of SVU, and since watching SVU, I learned that no matter who got assaulted, no matter if it's the truth or not, police have to go into that and investigate, seeing if it was true or not, no matter what. So if someone told me that, oh, I sexual harassed someone and it wasn't true, they still have to do their job and go in to investigate just to make sure it was just a sexual harassment or not. So what the police should have done with Donald Trump was they should have investigated, found out there was sexual harassment, and arrest the guy. Even if he was our president, they should arrest him, charge him with multiple sexual assaults, say sorry what he did to the women, and then pay his due in prison. Not to mention pay a fine, like a huge fine. But somehow in our America, we tend to, oh, let's forget what the president did, but then let's more focus what other people from the Democratic side did that was also sexual harassment. And yet, yeah, we take care of the people who, in the Democratic side, who did sexual harass someone, and they get caught, they get in trouble, they resign, or they go to prison and all that. So they're doing their job right on that part. But then when it's the Republican side, what's going on? Oh, a Republican sexual harassed this person, but you know what? It was the past. We just give credit for the Republicans saying that, yeah, what they did was wrong, but we're not going to go that far of investigating, which you should. Or what about black people that are unarmed, doing their job, doing their thing, having a good day, and all of a sudden police officers who are white tries to, arrest them for something they didn't do, or, oh, we thought he had a gun, so we shot him right away many and many times with a lot of bullets in them. The thing is, what police should have done, now I'm all set with police doing their job, but if you see a black person or a Mexican or a Puerto Rican or whatever, if you thought they have a gun, then you just ask them, do they have a gun? Instead of shoot them right away and then, shoot now and ask questions later when it's already too late. So we need to respect other people of what gender they are, what privacy they have. We should respect all women, no matter what. And people who have sexual harass other people should be really in trouble. Like, Republican or Democrat, you should be investigated, you should be arrested, you should be charged, and you should be going to prison, or at least do some kind of community service. Other than that, keep your hands to yourself to any girl. Now, as for other stuff, now in some, and this is actually true, in some Christian churches, they will actually embarrass the girls, meaning because, oh, they're becoming a woman, that they should get in trouble for having a period in class. Can't blame the girl for that. So, like in Texas, there were a couple, only Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, and Oklahoma all did that. Any other states, I don't know if they did it, but they haven't done anything like that. So what they do is, if a girl accidentally had her you-know-what in class, that causes, oh, you interrupted a class, you should be punished, go to, the principal or the dean or whatever, and you will have an embarrassing, whatever. And the police are not doing their job right in Texas, Oklahoma, or Mississippi, Arkansas, Florida, Louisiana, all that. So, the thing is, just because what a girl has, and just because when she grew up and what she has, like, for example, let's say Allison Stoner. Now, everyone knows I'm in love with Allison Stoner. Now, everyone knows that she's a woman. So that means whatever she has is a beautiful thing. Have I ever saw her naked? No. Do I want to see her naked? As a guy, yeah, I do. But the thing is, I'm not going to go up to Allison and say, hey, take off your bra, I want to see your boobs. That's not me, okay? Now, yes, I do want to see all that, but it doesn't mean I'm going to get my way of saying those things. If a girl wants to show me something, let them. But the thing is, you have to respect a girl's body and their privacy no matter what. You have to keep your hands to yourself no matter what. And that's what I think. I think that we should do that. Now, some of you might think, yeah, what I said was very, very wrong, and it's inappropriate to say these things and all that. You know what? It's really not inappropriate to say these things. We all have thoughts, Okay, we all are perverts in some way, but we're also all respected to everyone, no matter what skin color you are, no matter who you're in love with, same sex or not, or what you do. It's not a sin to masturbate. It's not a sin to fall in love with someone in the same sex. It's not a sin to swear, and it's not a sin to, now, swearing in church, that's a sin, no question. But sexual harassment is a sin. Being racist is a sin. Being anti-gay is a sin. The thing is, apparently in churches, if you're anti-gay, to them it's not a sin. They think, oh, being gay is a sin. No, it's not. It's just falling in love with someone, same sex, being happy to one another. That's it. That's simple as just falling in love with a boy and girl. Same thing, except for it's boy and boy or girl and girl, transgender or not. It's all good. So we all have to respect one another. We all have to respect mainly for girls whatever they have, you know. So just please, let's stop with this racism and anti-gay and shooting unarmed black people and Spanish people just because you think they have guns and they don't. And when they do have a gun, you shoot them anyway and they have a license for it. Now, I'm anti-gun no matter what, but still, if a black guy has a gun and he has a license for a gun, don't shoot him. He didn't shoot back to you. He didn't do anything wrong. Stop shooting black people, please. And stop accusing Spanish people and black people for crimes that they did not do just because it's the color of their skin. Alright? White people are worse than them. And that is the truth. Trust me. Racism, anti-gay, shooting them for no apparent reason. It's all bad for white people here. That's the truth. That's all I want to say. Thank you.